So, a little update. As you can see, the canoe, the barbecue and all the bikes are back alongside the shed, which gives us a little bit more space in the garden. The shed is still in the middle of the garden, the trampoline's still there, and then the kayaks. We've planted some potatoes in the green sacks, we've got a raspberry bush in the pink pot, we've got a blackberry bush in the black pot. We've got another raspberry bush in the pink pot. We've got a yellow rose in the green pot. For the time being, the table outside has become the potting table where we repot the plants that are too big for the pots that they're in, really. We've been super naughty. We went to one shop and we found an apple tree, so we thought, okay, yeah, we'll buy it. And then we went to another shop and we saw a pear tree, so we thought, oh yeah, we'll buy it. And then we went to another shop and we saw a cherry tree, so now we've got 3 trees. This is our massive patch of lawn that doesn't have any grass. We grass seeded it and I think it's starting to come up slowly, but time will tell, I guess. So we went to a garden centre and we saw a watermelon plant. So we thought, oh yeah, that'll be really nice. Not quite sure how big it's going to get, and then I've repotted 2 pumpkins and we've repotted the sweet corn in there because they were getting too big for the small pots. So I was bought this orchid when we first moved into the house last August, and it's sort of done okay, but I looked at it and I thought, oh, it looks a bit unhealthy. So I decided it was time to repot it, to get some more orchid stuff to put in the bottom of it, to get some orchid food, and actually it looks really nice now. So hopefully we've managed to save it. I've lost track of what's here really, but Billy knows. But we've been trying to grow strawberries and I think we've been planting them too deep. Billy researched it and you're supposed to just put the seeds on the top of the soil. So gonna try again. I think that's what's in the egg box. And then Billy bought an electric propagator to help our things come along, which has been really nice. It's sped it up. Our house isn't particularly warm, so having the electric propagator, or the heated thing, has really helped them. And we have been buying shed loads of compost for our planters and decided, why are we not just doing it ourselves? How much stuff are we throwing in the bin that we could be using as compost? So we bought a sack rather than a big thing because we don't really know where it's going to go yet. Originally we started growing things in the pucks that you buy in the shop, but we didn't really like how they were turning out, so Billy bought this soil compactor thing that separates and divides it and it makes a hole in the top. So this is Billy's experiment to see if it helps. The electric propagator or heater, whatever you call it, really brought the cucumbers and the tomatoes on, so now I've had to repot them out of the little propagators into their own pots, but actually they look really quite nice so far. These are the pucks that we bought originally to start with, but they haven't really grown very much. And I don't know if that's the temperature because they're not in a heated propagator, or whether it's like the quality of the pucks, so we've decided not to use them anymore. These are the first plant that we've repotted outside. This is radishes. We grew them in the electric propagator and they grew really fast, so decided it was time to put them in the outside bed. In this planter we've put little gem lettuces, just greens really. Oh, and spinach. I forgot the spinach. We put spinach in there. In this planter at the back we've got leeks, and at the front I think we've got spring onions, but I can't remember what I've put in the middle. Maybe it is actually onions. We'll have to wait and find out. None of our carrots, parsnips, beetroot or radishes have grown yet, but I think we're maybe being a bit impatient. I think they might take a little while yet. And last but not least, we've got our potatoes, which we've put in there, and we're going to add the soil on the top. Apparently Billy says that's the best way to do it, so I'm just going to do it and see what happens. And that's it, end of my little update. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's see what it's like next week. Thanks, bye.